My name's Ira Epstein. Welcome. I'm going to talk briefly about the presidential debate that we saw this week on September 9th and the CPI numbers that came out September 10th. Simply put, the whole idea of the debate was very simple from step one. The idea of the Harris campaign was to go out there, goad the president, get him off track, and from there, let her have the spotlight. Did she succeed? Absolutely. First of all, she won before the debate began because she got to go on stage, and she hasn't had that. Notice she's hidden for nearly 70 days since the campaign has begun. Very few interviews. So this was a biggie. Was she well prepared? Absolutely. But you would expect that with her background as a DA and the VP. She knew how and when to press the Trump buttons, and like Kramer on CNBC, she pressed them all. She knew how to avoid answering questions. Absolutely. She answered nothing with substance. She repeatedly said, "Let's turn the page," which are code words for, hey, forget all my failings that you're seeing all the way through here. And there's one after the other, okay? So she can't get away from that, but Trump didn't push her on it. She goaded him, and the big things he went after, my crowds are bigger than your crowds. Tariffs, you're still using my tariffs. He didn't explain why they're still using them and how. And best of all, both her and the moderators really never got to any substance. So at the end of the day, she gets in front of the American public. She does a good job. How could you say she didn't win it? Trump did not do a good job. I think she won some voters. I don't think Trump attracted any new voters. When we look at the CPI numbers, the big issue for CPI is the speed that it's going to fall. All you need to do is take a look here, and you can see that you're still running any way that you want to cut it at a moderate decline at best in an increasing number that's still inflation. That is a problem. So, do I think that the CPI numbers, along with the data that we've had on labor that's come out since September 1st, is enough for the Fed to go to 50 basis points? No. I think 25 will be more than adequate. When you take a look at inflation in cities, and this is just a sampling that came out today, does this look to you like inflation's falling away? I don't think so. Housing costs are still up a tremendous amount and so on. So the Fed has every single reason to cut rates. It has every single reason to support the labor market, which is weakening but not weak. That is very important to understand. And go in increments that they have been doing of 25 basis points for the first cut. Don't scare the U.S. economy or world economies. And if you need be, pick it up right after the election, right into that in December or Christmas. You can still get to 100 basis points, but more likely they'll probably stay with 325s. I'm Ira Epstein. See you in the next report.